Power 96, what up? It's Cato K, Power Condo Party carries on. And now we're joined by, personally, one of my favorite guys out right now, Mr. Gareth Emery. Welcome.
Hey.
Yeah! Don't worry about the strippers over there. They do that on the pole all day.
Time for them later, yeah.
Overlooking the main stage here at Ultra. Tell me a little bit about how your week's been so far.
Oh man, it's been chaos, like typical Ultra week. It's been amazing, you know, a lot of shows, a lot of just going to clubs, hanging out, seeing other DJs. You know, I've been working hard as well because my new album comes out very, very soon, so I've been doing a lot of promotion for that. So kind of haven't partied as hard as I generally do in Miami week, but it's been good.
So you said you haven't partied.
Nah, I've gone out a lot, but like normally this is my week off. This is my holiday week. I go and see other DJs. I hang out with my friends. We've had so much album promotion to do this week. You know, I've been getting up at like 9 in the morning to go and like do interviews and stuff like that.
Delay the album release like another week.
I'm never doing it after Miami week again. It turns the week into a week of hard work, and I try and avoid that as best as possible.
No, I'm sure we're all looking forward to the album. It comes out Tuesday.
It comes out Tuesday, April 1st, yeah.
So that's not an April Fool's, right? So people won't show up at the record store with their
People think it is. Half the people out there are saying like it's going to be the biggest troll ever if we get to Tuesday and like the album doesn't actually come out.
It doesn't even exist.
Yeah,
but it's going to be there.
It is going to be there. It's no April Fools.
Talk a little bit about the project. Any features, collaboration already, which is single, which I heard Cruella play.
Yes, right. Lights and Thunder. Yeah, I mean they were amazing to work with. One of the first tracks we did was that one. The current single, You featuring Bo Bruce, has been pretty cool. I've just gone and try and find a lot of people who haven't done dance music before. That's usually what I'm excited about. So Cruella are kind of the one of the few names on there who you'd recognise. Christina Novelli, who sung my track Concrete Angel, which a lot of people know, she's come back for a feature. My sister worked on a bunch of them. It's a good mixed bag, and you know, it's kind of my like moving on from EDM effort. I wanted to make something that with lastability that was way more melodic and go back to like an older sound of mine. So that's kind of what it's about.
Other instruments, use guitars, any other, because now, like you mentioned with EDM, now artists are given a lot more resources, a lot bigger space, studio
exactly.
space. Talk a little bit about maybe something that's a little bit unique to the album that's outside of the dance world.
You know, I think it's just the songwriting. I mean, like, you know, if I'd made this album a year ago, it would have sounded very kind of like main stage, big drops, very bass heavy. And then I guess I kind of got bored with that stuff, and I got bored of going to festivals and hearing the same record like 10 times in a day.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I want to try and make something that is about the songs and melody. So I kind of like started from the beginning. I wrote like pretty much all these songs with the singers myself. So I kind of begun from like a musician point of view, sitting there with a guitar, sitting there behind a piano, and we wrote songs that we thought people would dig, and then I set about turning them into electronic music. So that's been the process.
And the benefit of being a DJ, and you have a crazy DJ schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
Being able to play your tracks out. I've performed with you on the Groove Cruise, which we talked about, which you get off with massive vertigo. But anyway,
yeah, that Groove Cruise was insane. I like needed another cruise to recover from the cruise.
Yeah, cruise for the cruise.
Exactly.
Talk a little bit about how you can sometimes maybe work on a record and then have an opportunity to preview it or test tracks in front of your audiences.
You know, that's why we're lucky when you get to do so many shows. So like, I think the track with Cruella, I made like 30 different versions of that track before we got to the one that became the final version. And you're just testing it, seeing what the reaction is like, seeing which parts of the record sucked, seeing which parts worked well. And then eventually the girls just came over to my studio one evening and we were like, let's just knock this thing out.
Just the girls, no Rain Man?
No, Rain, well they were just...
Get them out of here!
Yeah, I mean like, see they were just finishing their album at the time, Rain Man was otherwise engaged. So yeah, it was just the girls. But yeah, so with 2 hours and we knocked it out. But being able to test your stuff is so invaluable, and I think it makes your work, that much better for the result that you can test it first.
Absolutely. Ultra Music Festival.
Yes.
Your performance.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that.
So I'm on the Ultra Career stage at 9 p.m. tonight.
Closing it out.
Yeah, like for some reason, like every time I do Ultra, I always do like one of the last sets on Sunday.
Yeah.
I've never done it on any other day, which is good. I like Sunday. It's always an insane end to the week. So
all they're gonna have is Gareth Emery in their head when they leave. That's it.
That's the idea. That's
the last thing in their head. Oh,
exactly.
Maybe I should go check out his record on the 1st.
That's the plan. That's how we planned it. So
subliminally.
Yeah. So we're playing a bunch of the new stuff from the album. We got a few little surprises planned. We got a lot of nice production. I always have a blast here. I love this festival. I love playing in Miami. I think it's gonna be good.
Last thing, your favorite thing when you come to Miami. Tell me what it is.
Oh, it's just seeing friends, right? You know, everyone assumes like DJs are hanging out all the time, whereas really, because you're always on these insane touring schedules, we don't see each other that much. And usually, like at a festival, you see somebody for like an hour, but then like, you know, you're off somewhere else, they're off somewhere else. So, you know, I love coming here, just walking down Collins Avenue and being like, hey, how you doing? Hey, I haven't seen you since then, and just hanging out. You don't get to. There's any week you get to do it.
Craziest DJ friend who always gets everybody hammered, who gets the shots going.
Michael Woods.
Michael Woods,
He
the
goes
Wow
hard.
Man, another
He
Groove
goes
Cruise
hard,
guy.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. And we party on the Groove Cruise. Maybe
yeah.
Woodsy is why I was in such a state after leaving that. Yeah.
Are you the one who drank all the Fireball?
Fireball? No, I think we were doing tequila shots, which I don't even like. Did they run out of Fireball?
We ran out of Fireball.
I like Fireball.
I thought that was
though.
Michael Woods did
that stuff is easy to drink. You just knock it down all day long.
Oh, but it gets you though.
The next day it gets you.
Maybe we'll do a little Fireball here. Gareth Emery's in the house. You'll be able to check him out. Ultra Korea stage, closing out Ultra Music Festival Sunday. Power Condo Party, Cato K. Gareth Emery, thanks for joining us, man.
Absolute pleasure, man. Good to see you.